Hello and welcome to our 29th day update on the journey to Tier 2 Rathma on the SSF Druid. And if you pay close attention, you'll notice that I'm in Act 4 and that I went to Nightmare and that I'm not wearing my armor, and a lot of things are weird right now. And no, before you panicked, you didn't miss it. I didn't kill Tier 2 yet. So the reason we're in Nightmare will be clear very soon, but first let me pull the video so you can understand what happened on day number 29 and why we are where we are right now and what are the plans for day number 30. Okay, so yeah, video pulled. Let's play it. So first map of the day, you'll see that I just recently bowed. We drop a Sacred Armor. This is the first map we opened, and it was just like a minute into it. We drop a Sacred Armor, and of course we go ahead and identity slam it. We do not check what it is first. We just press the transmute button and hope it survives. And it is a Templar's Might, so we go ahead and check. See if it's a higher level of aura. Sadly, it's only level 6, but we dropped a total of 4 Sacred Armors in 29 days. I think that's pretty impressive overall. It's like 1 a week. And we drop also a Sarun in the same map later on, which is pretty cool. Day after day dropping Sirs. You know, Sirs are pretty useful, even if you just keep them into a bear eventually. Later we get in the same map a Geed's event, and you see we buy 2 Venom Words, and we get a Drainers, Armor King Leoric, and what looks to be a Rudiments. So yeah, the Venom Words didn't roll max 8, so we're not interested in them, but I will slam the rest of the gear pieces. So I think we go ahead and slam the Armor King Leoric first. Gets 2 sockets. Not too important. Not very good slam either. Max lightning resist on the shield, which would be awesome if we had Lucian in Pluggy, but we don't. And all res on the Soul Drainers, which can sometimes be useful for some builds, right? So it's not the worst, even though like it is a pretty low roll. Like gloves can roll up to 8 if I remember correctly. So 5 is a pretty low roll for all res slam. Find a nice G-Bane. We slam it. Gets 2 sockets. We already have a 2-socketed one, so I think I'm just tossing it on the ground or something, because we do have a better one in the stash. Later on, we run into a Void event, and obviously these Void events have been so common ever since we got our Annihilus. Almost like the game is teasing me a little bit. But you know, if we drop a Splinter, we drop a Splinter and we take it, and we happen to drop a Splinter this time, so that's pretty cool. Now remember, this day is all about focusing in and getting our weapon. That's what our intentions were. And I was running maps still because I thought, like, damn, there are still other stuff that I could upgrade about my gears. There's no reason to run anything else. Like, I'll still run maps and hopefully, like, the weapon drops and also we get some other upgrades on the way. While running a tier 2, we drop a unique map, and it is Warlords, which is great because we already got our last killer. So focusing on the weapon and maybe getting a pre-slammed weapon would be awesome. So yeah, we go ahead and do that. And I believe that like right afterwards, as I was writing down, yeah, you can see me like as I write down Warlords, we happen to drop an Andes just as I was like looking away. So we go ahead and pick that up. Remember, Andes could be a substitute for our Spirit Keeper. Sadly, it rolls 22 FHR, which means it's not quite good enough for us to use. Later, we ran, the Warlords map. We dropped a Jarun. So both Sarun and Jarun drop day after day. Sadly, as you can see, I haven't dropped any uniques here. Again, in the first Warlords we ran, we also only dropped a rune, I believe, and didn't drop any gear that we were interested in. Which was pretty painful. Again, while picking up all the rare shields, all the rare belts, all the everything. Haven't found anything that was kind of like a gear update for us. And now you can see me, if you pay attention to the top right, you can see I'm in Nightmare. You can see we set our player count to 7, which is just to enhance drops. And why are we here? So basically, I was already kind of thinking about this idea, and then a few chatters kind of nudged me towards running Nightmare Mephisto, since he has the highest likelihood to drop Athena's. He cannot drop Cranebeak, but he can drop Athena's. He can drop Flesh Render technically as well, which are like the free weapons that we're kind of interested in for tier 2. So we go ahead and we decide we run 500 runs of Mephisto, right? And we were like, well, how much time could this possibly take? Now the goal was to kind of run 20-second runs, 20 to 30-second runs. In the beginning, it took me like a little bit over 20 seconds. I managed to get it a little bit below 20 seconds later. And this is the first run we did. Nothing happened here. It wasn't like an interesting run. But we basically kept doing this, and if you check the clock at the top, you'll see that like we do this for about 4 hours or so, a little bit over 4 hours. We dropped a bunch of plague bearers that day. I included some of them, not all, and not because I didn't want to share. I think we just happened to break like free and got like bad slams on 2 of them, which I don't know if I was pretty funny, but I just was so much in the groove of running like you see these kind of like fast runs. You'll see I'm just like 20 seconds in each session and just like getting out, just grabbing unique rings. Like this was an angel ring, and we get like a bunch of other ones, but we basically just moving around every time, 15 seconds to 20 seconds to kill him, maybe pick up something. We get a flesh render over here, a 2/2 flesh render with a +1 skill or like FCR slam. This could be interesting to us. Sadly, of course, we broke it. So we go ahead and say goodbye to it. Again, we drop another unique ring and run like wait, I actually saved. Let me check this. Oh, oops. Me speaking to Kane accidentally. Yeah, so this was like in run number 86, and we dropped this one. I kept the numbers of the runs just to see how frequent my drops were. So later it run like 422. Sorry, at run number 134, we got that military axe. And in the following run, we got another drop, so I just kept like the 2 clips together with a snake horde, which is also a belt that we're kind of interested in if it does get a good slam. Sadly, this one just got like a single res slam. We already have an all res one. Run number 240, we dropped that like Menald ring. And run number 269. It's already like 2 hours into doing this. We drop a lidless. Sadly, it's a 1 skill lidless, so we don't care too much. In run number 288, we go ahead and drop another rune sword. It's plague bearer. Another 5/2 rabies. So this one got damage to demons. We had like a bunch of those while running Mephisto. Apparently, it's like a really good one to drop it. And in run number 310, we drop a light belt. Run number 326. You can see how fast it is to do these runs. It's pretty crazy. So in run number 326, we finally drop a battle scythe. Battle scythe is of course our Athena's, and we're very, very excited. So yeah, I'm thinking, should I slam it? Should I identify it first? Is there a reason to ever identify first? Well, if it's a 2/2 Athena's, maybe I don't want it. That's the only reason I could think of not slamming first. I've also been thinking like, how much do I want to slam my Athena's? And then I realized I can't identify it because I don't have identity scrolls or identify scrolls. So we go ahead and buy some, and we identify the battle scythe. And you'll see we got a free, very nice one. It has minimum damage roll, which is a little sad in case we want to flex it into a different build. But for summoner, this is perfect, free, exactly what you're looking for. The damage doesn't matter too much. And finally, after 326 runs, we got our Athena. So we go ahead and we try to slam it. And we take a deep breath. We turn the music up. We take one more look at our Athena, and it breaks. It breaks with FCR as well, which would have been really nice for us. We really wanted FCR, and after breaking it, I've been like agonizing over it. Like, was this the right choice? Should I have really slammed it? And I looked at the table of slams, and like looking at the amount of slams that you can get that are bad, Actually, most slams that you can get are really good for us. Like getting minus requirements is a like insane boost to health. 5 sockets is obviously awesome for us because we can put a lot of like all resist jewels inside. Getting FCR plus skills is awesome. So a lot of the slams that we can get are just really good for us. And even if you get like EDIAS or these kind of slams for EDDS, this is still an amazing weapon for a melee druid. So I felt kind of bad not slamming it, even though it felt terrible to break it. And I believe that even if we do drop another one, or I should say maybe when we eventually drop another one, my plan is still to slam it. I am going to use a slammed weapon for my tier 2 Rathma. If it's not slammed, it's not real or something like that. I don't really believe that, but you know, sometimes you just got to slam it. You got to send it. So we are probably going to do it again, despite the pain that it caused us. So with that said, we did break our Athena, but we didn't stop there. We kept going strong because the plan was to do 500 and we kept going for it. So we go ahead and drop another snake horde and slam it with 4 PDR, which is pretty cool slam for like a rabies druid potentially. I'm not sure what they use in different boss fights, so who knows, but yeah, that's a really nice one. And in run number 455, we drop a lidless shield. Slams with 1 socket, sadly. But it is what it is, you know. Can't cry over it for too long. And over here... Wait. This is the same one? I feel like this is the same... No. Oh, this was run number 455. Yeah, the one with the 1 skill lidless. And yeah, that was the last slam of the day. That was run number 455 till run number 500. We didn't get anything. And here we are again, still a nightmare. So what's the plan for day number 30? So in day number 30, we are probably going to do this thing. This is our route to Mephisto, by the way. This is how fast it takes to get there. Right? I'm just demonstrating this is how fast it is. Incredibly easy to do. And the chances for Mephisto to drop our Athena is about 1 in 560. The reason we have all this gear is to boost our MF. Even though there are like diminishing returns for like MF, like we still get like value out of this, and we kill him so fast that it doesn't really matter that we're running this. I'm even considering swapping to like to Skull Collector to boost our MF just by like basically 1 to 20 higher chances. How should I say this? Like right now it's like at 567, and like using a rune collector would make it like 540 or something like that. Plan for day number 30 is to become completely psychotic and run Mephisto runs basically till we get our Athenas. Like if we get an Athena, we slam it, and if it slams right and it needs to be boxed, we box it. And if all that works, maybe on day number 30 we already send it, depending on how long we do these Mephisto runs. I'm planning to do at minimum 500, maximum at like 1,000. I don't know, maybe maximum is higher than 1,000. We'll see how my sanity holds up. Right now we're at, let's just check. I don't know if it tracks. Yeah, right now we're at 1,151 Mephisto kills. We already had like a bunch before. So we did 500 yesterday, so we're at 651. So I guess we did, oh wow, I guess we're at 650 because I just did 1 now. So we did 500 yesterday. Plan is to do 1,000 today, so I'm gonna pretend like it was 1,150 and we just did 1 now. But yeah, that's the plan. Just become completely psychotic and obsessed with our Athena. We have Fallen Gardens here, but I don't even know if I'm gonna run it now, because this is our obsession now, this Mephisto. I don't want to change this like layout for Mephisto. It's so fast to run, so I'm just gonna stick to it. And yeah, if you want to catch me just being psychotic and doing this over and over again, I could really use the entertainment because it keeps me, you know, somewhat conscious while doing these 15-20 second runs. You can get really confused while doing them, and the only thing I'm doing in my head is counting. So I'd appreciate the company while doing that. With that said, that's our plans. The plan is simple. Okay, the plan is simple. Kill Mephisto, get Athena, slam Athena, box Athena if relevant, and maybe run tier 2 Rathma, who knows. It's day number 30. The goal is to do it by day number 31, by like 1 month basically. So yeah, I got like all today to just farm in Athena, and I don't know, it could be that we run tier 2 and we find out that we're too weak and we're actually not ready, but I really want to have that Athena for tier 2 attempt basically. With that said, thank you all for watching the videos. Who knows if we're close or not to the end of the journey, but it definitely feels close and I'm starting to smell the end. So thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next stream, hopefully, or in the next video, and kind of showing like the ranged run at Mephisto. I'll try to make sure to keep up the number of runs it takes us to drop any item during the Mephisto runs. I'll really try. I just forget to keep the notes while I'm writing, and like because I'm just trying to get into the next run already. So hopefully I can keep up all the information while doing everything. And yeah, I don't know, I'll just see you then. Okay, yeah. Have a good whatever you're having. Bye.